Hey guys, it's Chris again, and today is the day of my testosterone consultation with a doctor here in Virginia, who's a doctor of endocrinology. His name is Dr. Roan. I'm kind of scared. As I mentioned in my previous Transition 1 video, I listed some things I was afraid of, like the fact that he's an older man, which, not stereotypically speaking, but most older people are more religious and more closed-minded to things like transgender and LGBT things. But not all of them, but most are. At least here in the U.S. Well, I'm going to have him, luckily for me, in the state of Virginia. I haven't gotten my permit yet. But I'm 16, and if I did get my permit, I would have been able to get my license in the next couple months. But I was a year behind on PE because I have to do online PE. If your school offers online PE, I don't know what school systems or what states do, but that is a great alternative than having to go into the locker room. It was so easy for me to pass, and I got in all the other courses I required. Plus, I didn't have to interact with too many people. It was great. There was only a couple assignments a month. I'm happy with it. But anyways, I'm going to have him sign this form, and this is a form for the DMV saying to change the gender marker. That it's for gender identity, and since I identify as male, my birth certificate says I'm female, of course. So all I have to do is have him sign this and put his license ID and stuff, and then all my information, and have my mom show up, and they'll put it as male, which I also have some concerns about this. I've been asking around to all the LGBT centers or psychotherapists who are transgender who talk about this kind of thing. And I've been asking them if there's an age limit because, well, nobody knows what they want to do with their life until they're 18 years old. Yeah, okay. So people are ignorant, and most of them who are ignorant are also closed-minded, which I use ignorance as a synonym for closed-mindedness, but it's not the case, so pardon me. I'm just afraid that if I fill out this form, they're going to tell me that they won't do it until I'm 18 because I don't know. I mean, it asks for a doctor's opinion. It asks for what I identify as, and then it asks for what the doctor thinks I identify as. So, I mean, the doctor doesn't have any legislation over the state, of course, but if he signs it, I mean, he's a medical practitioner. He's saying I identify as that gender, but I mean, it's the same way with top surgery and hormones and stuff. You have to wait until you're a certain age because you might change your mind later. Like, I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this T consultation since I was 11 years old. I've been researching since I was 11 years old. Like, I know most of the stuff about it. And, I'm just so excited, like really, I'm so excited. I have my T consultation in just a couple hours, and I'm so excited, and I'm so nervous, and I'm afraid of what's going to happen. What if since he's at a children's hospital, he doesn't do testosterone to stuff? I don't know. I'm just so worried because I've been waiting since I was 11 years old. I really don't remember anything. Well, not too much from back before I was 11. Because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, elementary school, I mean, I don't count that as a big, major part of my life. This is the day that's going to change my life for the better. I mean, I've been suicidal before. I've been holding on. I've been holding on just for this date so I could have a chance to change things. And I just don't want to be disappointed. And my mom, she doesn't make a whole lot of money, and her work insurance for me, it's not the best plan and everything. And I'm also worried about affording it, which I'll have to get a job and pay for it myself. There's just so many things to be worried about with this, and I mean, I've been waiting over 5 years. That's like the length of high school plus some length of college. I've been waiting 5 years just for this day. And if there's any other FTMs, of course there are, watching this, then if you're suicidal, which sometimes you probably feel like it with all the dysphoria, just keep holding on, because if you don't keep holding on, there's no chance of things getting better. And you don't know if things are going to be worse or better, or if you're not going to exist at all. And without religion, let's just say I've pretty much drove myself crazy. So if you're religious out there and you are FTM, then I salute you, because you are sane for the most part. Also, please don't kill yourself, because it might not get better in the next couple days. It takes weeks. And this past year, past 2 years, I've gone through so much pain and heartbreak. I mean, I had this cat that I loved like a son. I mean, he was birthed by my best friend's cat. My best friend, I was at his house like all the time, almost every day. I went to his house. In the summertime, we were at each other's house. On the weekends, the weekdays, we're hanging out all the time. And his cat birthed my baby, and I got him when he was a little kitten, and I was with him since he was like a couple weeks old, since he was just a newborn. And I got that cat, and I loved that cat to death, and he was the sweetest little cat you'd ever seen. He would always like snuggle on you, and he'd like lick you and stuff, and he was the cuddly type. He wasn't that like stuck up cat type saying I'm better than you. He was like my child almost. And then a year later, he got really sick, and when I came home from school, my mom luckily stayed off of work, and he was having trouble breathing, and I ran into the house when she called me, and we took him to the vet, and on the way to the vet, he died in my arms, which was very traumatizing for me. And then last month, my other cat, we had to get another cat because I need someone to keep me company in the house. We have 2 dogs, but they're garage dogs, and they're too big to be in the house because they'll knock everything over. But I got another cat, and like last month, he had a blocked urinary tract, which is very lethal to male cats, and we almost couldn't afford it, and we almost had to have him put down. And I lost my friends from middle school, the friends I've had for 5 years. They betrayed me, and I lost them, and I've just gone through so much, and I've just been hanging on for this day, and I'll be absolutely crushed if it doesn't go out as planned. I mean, if he flat out says, oh no, I can't get you tea, you have to get another doctor, then I'm going to be kind of disappointed, but I could always find another one. But what I'm really hoping is that he'll cooperate, and that he'll be like, okay, come in these days to get the test done so you can start testosterone. And I'm really hoping for this, and I've been hoping for this since I was like 11. This really means a lot to me. I mean, this day I've been thinking about since I was 11. I mean, 5 days, every single day of my life, I've been hanging on. Oh, can't wait till I start testosterone. And not all FTMs start testosterone, but I have a pretty feminine face, and I also have a really high-pitched voice. So, and I'm also really excited. So I'm really hoping things with this gender form go out, and that if they say that I need to be 18, I'm just going to be all sorts of pissed off. There's this one psychotherapist who's trans, and I emailed her. She had it on her blog, so I emailed her and asked her, and she said that she didn't think there was an age requirement. So, I'm going to try and get that done. My mom's very supporting, which I am lucky for. Alright, guys. I'll be back after my appointment, probably late in the afternoon, and tell you how things went. Alright, bye.